Hey everybody, Sister Fantastic here. Welcome to today's video. It's a get ready with me. And I'm starting out with a little eye mask here because my eyes are so dry. And this is called Cureteen. And it's a little cotton eye mask. I got this from Pinky Jean. She sent it to me in a friend mail package for my birthday. And I do appreciate it so much. Anyway, I'll link her down below. You'll have to go and check out her channel. Alright, today I'm going to do an eye look. I've already got eyeshadow primer on, and I'm going to use a couple of products that I received in a recent Eyescream Beauty bag. I have a beautiful highlighter, the Prism highlighter from Bedoya Beauty. I'm going to try this out and give you my first impressions on it. And also I have a lip oil from KAB Beauty. So I'm going to try those two products as well. And the palette I'm going to use today is from Wicked Widow. It's called the Lovesick Palette, which is so cute. And of course the next big holiday is going to be Valentine's Day, but that's not for a while yet, but I thought I'd go ahead and dip into it because it's got some pretty colors in it that I think are appropriate for the month of January. So let's get into this. So anyway, you can find this at wickedwidowbeauty.com or at wickedwidow beauty on Instagram. And I'm going to grab a fluffy brush here and we're going to get started. I'm just going to go for it. So I'm going to use this one from Wing Me. It's a nice big fluffy brush. Whoa, I don't want to drop my palette. And I don't think I've used this brush before. Anyway, I was just making sure. And we're going to get into this. We're going to, let's start with this really pretty, like, it's like a purplish pink shade, and I'm going to lay it down in the crease. And we're going to, this is the first time I've ever used this palette, so I want to check out the formula. This is the first time I've ever used this brand, and so this will be my first impressions on them. And anyway, I'm going to tap this into the crease. This brush is an angled brush. It's got a nice full bit of bristles there where you can tap in and blend out quite easily. So just a little bit more. And we'll build this up where we can take it on up towards the brow bone. Just a really pretty color. Okay, now this side. It is gloomy here in Savannah, Tennessee today. We got this frigid cold temperatures. Oh my gosh, it's like 8 degrees. That's what it feels like anyway. It's definitely below freezing. We're running the drippy water faucets to keep our pipes from freezing. And this is one of those times of the year. We don't get very many of them, but anyway, it's one of those cold snaps that you just have to survive it. It's not fun. I don't know how people go all winter long in temperatures like this. I hate it. I'm just like, I'm looking on Amazon for a battery operated fuzzy foot slippers to warm my feet with, and they have them, which is amazing. Okay, just a little bit more, making sure I get this hot spot here. Okay. Alright, now I can switch brushes. We have Let me use this one from Ace Beauty. It's a fluffy brush also, but it's more rounded. And I'm going to go, that shade I just used is called Worlds Apart. And now I'm going to go into a shade called Letting Go, which is like a deeper purple. And I'm just going to take this deeper into the crease. And just continue to build that color. These two shades seem like they're in the same like color family, you know, the purple color family. So that's why I'm using them together, one on top of the other. Because I really want this to be a pretty purple look. And I believe it will be. So anyway, I'm just, I put eyeshadow primer on. I used the Beauty Crop from Stuck On You. Or it's called Stuck On You, and it's from the Beauty Crop. I use it all the time. And I put on these eye masks, and I thought, well, I'll go ahead and get started on the eyes first. And then I can take the eye masks off and do my, put on a moisturizer and do my complexion last today. These are really nice. So far, so good. Let's go just a little bit deeper here. Okay, that's good on that. Now, let me grab a flat brush here. This is from Lorella Cosmetics. It's kind of a short, stubby, flat brush. And let me make sure it's wiped off. I think I used a dark shadow on this last time, so I want to make sure. Because I'm thinking about going into this really pretty lavender right there. Which it's a matte also. And it's called Three Last Words. The mattes all have a really nice embossing. So I'm just going to put this on the lid. And I may put a shimmer on top of it. But I really want this lavender color to have a moment. Because I really want to see what this is like. I don't have a shade like this, I don't think. A really nice matte shade. Plenty of, if you like pastels, there's plenty of pastel pigment here. Some people prefer darker shades, but I do like using a light shade on the lid to help bring the lid forward. And I like using whites and lights in the inner corner and up underneath the brow bone as well. Now there's four shimmers. There's 4 mattes and 4 shimmers in this palette. Let me set this brush down. I may come back to it. And so, let's see here. Let's swatch a couple and see what we're working with. There's like a purple. Then we got this beautiful pink. It's like an icy pink. And then we have a really darker purple, like a bluer purple. Ooh, that's pretty. And then we have this white, which has got gold reflect in it. Okay, so let me swatch these on my hand and That way you can see what they look like. They're all beautiful. Just stunning. That purple one's a duochrome. It's got a really nice flip. And can y'all see that? It goes from purple to like a reddish color. Super nice. And this other purple one, look at that. Metallic. Shine for days. Let me check out this pink a little bit closer. I'll rub those in just a little bit better. That pink is icy enough to be able to use it in the inner corner. Or as a highlighter color, you know, up underneath the brow bone. Wow, it's hard to decide. Okay, let me use the pink. I like it really, really well. And I'm going to pop some on the lid on top of that lavender. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty together. It's got like a bluish reflect in it. And I'm just tapping it onto my finger. I really didn't want to pack it on because I wanted that lavender to show through. That is so fun, y'all. So fun to see what a shimmer like this can do on top of a matte. Okay. That is super fun. I'm going to come back and do the lower lash line here in a few minutes. Right now, I'm going to go off camera, do my brows and my complexion. We're going to take these little eye masks off and tap in that essence. And I'm going to clean up my fingers and I will be back. Okay, y'all, I'm back and I put on my foundation and my brows and a bronzer, blush, highlighter, all of that kind of thing. And I did try this one out from Bedoya Beauty. It's in the shade called Honey. And I swatched it right here on my hand. And I don't know if you can tell, but it is a very subtle type highlighter. It's on my nose. I tried to build it up on my nose a little bit. But it is very beautiful. It's not like a shine to the moon kind of, it's more like a lit from within kind of highlighter. And I really like it. I think it's really pretty. So anyway, I will definitely be using that in the future. And so anyhow, I really like what Eyescream Beauty sends us in their bags. Okay, I am going to try that lip oil here in just a minute, but for right now, I'm going to finish the eyes, and I want to go in with this blue shimmer here is screaming at me, so I want to go back into that little flat brush that has that lavender on it, and I'm just going to use the same brush, and I'm just going to dip into that just very carefully right there on the tip of the brush. Because this is a soft formula and it's got some like buttery flakes and I don't want it to fall out all over my foundation. So I'm going to carefully stamp it on and then I'll go back and forth. But I thought this little bit of bluish purple would really add some interest to the look and help draw out the blue in my eyes. without it being too stark. I like using the shimmer on the bottom lash line for something subtle. Okay, and I'm just going to use a little bit of it as an eyeliner right here on this outer portion of the lid. And just connect all that like an inverted wing. Because I think that looks good on hooded eyes. And I'm just building that up right there. So again, it's like a pastel color, the way it looks underneath the eyes and everything. This palette is definitely a good reminder of Valentine's Day and the upcoming spring months. It's got plenty of shades in here that are light enough to definitely use as spring colors. That lavender is absolutely gorgeous. That pink is not as dark as you think it's going to be, and it adds a lot of interest on top of a matte. Okay, we're just going to build this up just a little bit. And then I'm going to go in on that lash line and work there for a minute. And connect all that like an inverted wing. Very pretty. Very pretty. Okay. I think that's all I'm going to do right there on that. I do want an inner corner highlight. So let me grab my complex culture brush here and we're going to work on an inner corner highlight. That gold right there on my wrist is super pretty, but that pink was so awesome. I think I want to go back into that, and we're going to use it on the inner corner, and it's not going to be on top of a lavender, so we can get the true effect, which is kind of like an iciness. There's an iciness to this shade. And you can definitely see the blue reflex, even without it being. Anyway, I think it blends better. Okay, and then we're just going to use a little bit of that same shade right there under the brow bone. Not anything too dramatic, but just a little lift. Okay, now this side. Taking it around the tear duct. And down to meet that blue on the lower lash line. And definitely giving that inner corner a pop. I really like an inner corner highlight. I think it's really pretty. If it's done in a kind of a strategic way. Just keep it, you know, right there in those little spots. Not go too far out with it. Okay. That's fun, y'all. I feel like I need a waterline highlighter. So let me see what I can do. And I'm going to put on mascara and lashes, and then we'll come back and we'll do lips together. Okay, y'all, I'm back with the finished eye look, and I put on some liner. I've got this one. Here, let me show it to you. It's the one from KAB Cosmetics in this really pretty blue, and I did the waterline and the tight line, and the name of this shade is Royal Blue. And these eyeliners are so good. They're so creamy. You have to use a sharpener, you know, and they're not wood. It's like the, I don't know, maybe it is wood. I don't know. But anyway, a regular sharpener. I use the one from Ulta Beauty. It's a long-lasting blade, and it's very affordable. And it's got 2 different sizes to choose from. And of course, pencils like this go into the smaller hole. And so anyway, I really like using that pencil sharpener. And but I don't mind it. I don't mind using a sharpener to sharpen a pencil. And as long as it performs well and it's creamy, then I'm good. So anyway, that's what I did. And I just put on these lashes, these ones that I've been using from, here, let me show you. KRO. And I got these off of Amazon, and I've had the same 2 pairs that I've been swapping back and forth on. It seems like for ages now, but probably about, I know at least 2 months. Anyway, I have to go back and look at my videos. Anyway, so my lashes seem different today for some reason. But anyway, okay, I'm ready to do lips, and I want to use this lip oil, but I want to have some color down first. So I'm going to use this Lorella pencil here. This is in the shade 5. I really like this color, and I thought I'd put this on. It's kind of a pink nude. But it goes with a lot of things. Okay, so I'm not going to labor long on the lip liner today. And I do want to put on a little bit of like lipstick and use the lip oil as like a topper, like a lip gloss. Let me try this one from Shayna B. It's in the shade Miami. I believe that's the name of this. No, Hibiscus Island. It's creamy and long lasting. I really like it. And then I'm going to use this lip oil from KAB Beauty that I received in my Eyescream Beauty bag as like a lip gloss or a topper. Just to kind of give a little shine. So anyway, very nice. This palette, y'all, is so much fun. So I used 5 shades today. I went in with this light purple called Worlds Apart. And then I deepened up the crease with this beautiful purple here called Letting Go. And then I used the lavender on the lid called 3 Last Words. And then I used this shimmery pink here, Fall For You. right there in the inner corner underneath the brow bone and over that lavender for the shimmer. And then underneath the lash line, I went in with this deeper bluish purple. It's called Love Like Winter. And then I used that liner from Koki Cosmetics. And the mascara that I'm using today is from Rasha B. It's a purple mascara. Here, let me show you the wand. It's got a nice curve on the wand, and it really helps to coat the lashes. Takes a couple of coats, but the pigment's there, and I really do like the color. And then I already showed you the lashes. The blush, the bronzer today is from LYS, the same one I'll use all the time. It's called No Limits Matte Bronzer in the shade Motivate, which is a light shade. And then I did a little bit of contouring today. I went in with this Alamar Cosmetics palette. Here, let me show it to you. And I used that darker shade here on the end to do a little contouring. Contoured my nose. And then the highlighter was, I already showed you that, is from Bedoya Beauty in the shade Honey, which is that really pretty gold. Y'all pardon me. I've got some, I guess, seasonal congestion or whatever it is. And let's see, what else did I do? Powders, the usual powders. My foundation today is from Wonder Beauty. Nude Illusion in the shade Light. I really like this foundation, y'all. And then I just used a tiny bit of concealer today, the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer with this. It's got a satin finish. And then I set the eyes down with the By Terry Hyaluronic Hydrate Powder. I really like this. And then I set the face down after using foundation with the OPV Beauty Translucent Powder. And I did all that before I went in with the bronzer and blush. I didn't tell you what blush I used. City Color Keep Bloomin'. I really wanted like a pink blush to kind of go with the eyes. And that's pretty much it. Eyebrows, the Brow Gal. What else did I do? Oh, my primer today is from Illamasqua. It's called Hydra Veil. I really like this primer, y'all. It's hydrating. It works almost like a, it's a clear gel, and it works almost like a, I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of a jelly-like substance, but it melts. When you put it on the skin, it melts, and it's got like a hydrating, watery kind of a consistency. And it works like a moisturizer. Okay, I just need to spray everything down. I'm using this One Hit from Item Beauty. I'm going to empty this out one of these days. Ooh, that's the thing about padding projects. It's like you pick one or two things that you're trying to use up, you know, and it seems like it takes forever. And you want to go on to something else, you know, and I'm such a variety person. It's really hard for me to stick to. I could never do like a whole face of makeup with the same products every single day until they're all gone. I could never do that. So anyway, I am working on a couple of things. I'm working on this setting spray. I've got an eye cream that I'm trying to use up. I'm also trying to use up my Mario Badescu skincare facial sprays. I like using these before I go in with any serums. I use them like as a toner just to hydrate the skin, and then I can go in with hyaluronic acid and, you know, hydrate the face. I like this lip look, y'all. It's really pretty. Okay, enough rambling for today. I shared with you all the products, and I appreciate y'all subscribing, watching, clicking like, leaving a comment, all that YouTube love. And let me hear from you down in the comments, and I'll chat back with you. I appreciate y'all, and I say thank you very much. All right, y'all, that's it for me today. God bless you today. It's my prayer. and I will see you in my next video. Bye!